This is Moonstalker at That Place for Walkthroughs. We're going to be playing with a new character today on normal. And we're going to keep weapons and armor according to the original game. All DLC weapons and armor will be discarded. And the reason for this is Quasi kind of challenged me to do it this way. So, the only mods will be for appearances rather than gameplay. This is Luan Cousland, Dragon Age Origins. If he dies, the adventure ends.
For generations, your family, the Couslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Cousland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial Darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
And you, Arohal.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
I think I'd like that.
Good. She's talked about you ever since she saw you at a fair in Denerim. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region.
Of course.
You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Cousland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They're an order of great warriors.
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
I have no interest in becoming a Grey Warden. No offense.
Well, Duncan, he is not interested. So unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription...
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Alright. Do you know where Fergus is?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Welcome to That Place for Walkthroughs. This is Moonstalker, playing Luan of Dragon Age Origins. We're going to play this game at normal, as usual, but Quasi challenged me to play vanilla, so we're going to do that. Sash of Forbidden Secrets, destroy. Blood Dragon Plate, destroy. No DLCs, no mod weapons or armor. Vestment of the Seer, destroy. Sorrows of Arlathan, destroy. Okay, and Battle Dress of the Provocateur, destroy. We'll keep these, we'll probably be needing them.
Very well. Good evening, my lord.
Good evening. Hello, sister. Or mother, rather. She's not Catholic. What might be in here? Locked item. See if there's any things we can get into. Luan's a bit of a scamp. Enjoys pleasures that life has to offer.
It will be done.
He's not really upset at not being called away to war with his father and his brother. It'd be fun being in charge. It's good to be the Lord.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening.
Of course.
Luan's always had an interest in seeing things that are hidden.
We will be up very late tonight giving the Earl's men proper quarters.
Sounds like some screaming's going on.
There you are.
Oops.
Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
Nan is just blowing off steam. She's always been like that.
Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Well, I'm busy at the moment.
Your mother insists that you take care of this now. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know.
All right.
Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled. Shall we?
Yes, yes. To the kitchen, then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
We're going to leave him behind for a minute. We're not done exploring. Oops.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
What was the key to the treasury?
The Terran, and perhaps the Tanner? honestly don't know, my lord.
Continue your game. Pretend I never came by.
My lord is very kind to show us such lenience.
Yep.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening. Hold down tab button.
It will be done.
Book. We like books.
Of course.
Get the experience. History of Ferelden. Books. History of Ferelden, Chapter 1.
Good evening, my lord.
Hey, Aldous. How you doing?
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's alright. It is kind of boring.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson?
Certainly. I'd be happy to.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
We predate the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
Your lecturing does lead to yawning.
A pity you don't spend the same care whetting the edge of your mind as your tongue. At any rate, your family has held the Ternier of Highever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain Highever's independence.
Really? We opposed the king?
Well, the Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached Highever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won.
And Calenhad let us keep the Ternier.
Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
When was our line founded?
Well, records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
Cunning. During the lycanthrope plagues.
Good. I'm pleased some of my lessons seem to have stuck. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city. Several other local bands supported his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty, making him their Tiern.
Tell about our relationship with Arrow.
The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
When did Orlais occupy Highever?
During your grandfather's rule. Of course, Orlais found it difficult to hold these lands. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the Ternier's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
But my father and Arl Howe are old friends.
The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end a lesson, I think.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans.
Yeah.
But perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good I'm doing. Ask myself all this, why do you do this?
Poor old man. You still here?
Good evening, my lord.
Yep, it is.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
He's not a mongrel. He's pure-blood Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
And please, we'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Greetings, Sejukan. We're playing some Dragon Age Origins with Luan, Cousland. I'm Moonstalker, and we're going to play this game vanilla. The only mods we'll have will be for, appearance sake. But there won't be any special weapons or armor from DLCs or mods. Playing it normal. If Luan dies, the game ends. There'll be no reloads.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
What a smart boy you are. Yes, you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits.
Look at him. How can you not like him?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Ogre seems fitting. Okay. We want all the experience points. So, we'll send them there.
I am ready.
Then we'll send them here. If you get the actual kill, you get 100% of the experience points. Otherwise, it's something less, like 80%. Oh, looks like Ogre got one. Or just growled.
As you say.
My kills. No. Don't be killing my rats. Okay, everybody back to this side.
No shut.
And back to this side.
Let it be. Now, now you see true power.
Bum bum bum.
Power. This is a waste of time.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
Going up nicely, experience point-wise.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats. Big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
Well, yes, the rats are dead. My faithful warhound made sure it's safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Oh, look at him. You hurt his feelings.
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then. Take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Come on, ogre. Let's get your tactics arranged. And aggressive. Somebody attacks him. With a melee attack, he'll growl. Somebody attacks his master, he'll attack them. Okay, enemy attacking main character. Attack. Deep mushroom. Kitty cat.
Yes.
Ah, here we go. Mace. Not enough skill. Need to hone his lockpicking skills a bit. Ring.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled?
Yes, Mother. Nana's back to work as we speak.
You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Of course. It's good to see you again, my lady.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son. Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
And you, Dyron.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra!
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Iona.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
Good evening. Hello.
That is a wonderful dog. He seems very noble and intelligent. Greetings once again, my lord.
You are very pretty, if I might say so.
My lord is very kind. Thank you.
I haven't seen many elven ladies-in-waiting.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, your mother has no ladies-in-waiting herself. Is that usual for a noblewoman of her rank?
If she found a maid like you, I might encourage her.
You are very kind, my lord. I'm nobody special. You make me blush.
How did you come to know Lady Landra?
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty. I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
Tell me about her. I bet she has your beautiful eyes.
She does. Many people say she looks a great deal like me. I'm the only one who sees her father in her.
You know, I think we should get to know each other better.
Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
Something more intimate. Later on in my room.
I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lord?
Oh yes, that would be very agreeable.
Until tonight, then.
New quest. Sweet Iona. Hello, Mother.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
I was about to suggest that myself, but that would be rude.
Delightful. There's no argument.
I should go.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
Well, I'm hardly a boy any longer. I love you too, Mother. Aw. This is one of the mods that I have in the game.
Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
It will be done. Yes.
Anything of worth in here? Books? No. Too bad. Locked. Now, all the doors initially you won't be able to unlock. They just close to you in the preface to the game.
As you say.
Is
there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield might be more useful.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus?
Of course.
You would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
You can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Enough.
Oh,
Come,
mother.
You'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
First, I want to read a book. If I can get to it. Tab button. Right there.
Of course.
Ta-da! First level up. Politics of Frelden. Journal. Okay. Let's see. Want dexterity, dexterity, and dexterity. I think we're going to go with coercion for now. Down here, flurry. Yeah. Easy boy.
Your hound is making so much noise. He seems so angry.
Perhaps something is wrong.
I thought I heard yelling when I woke up, but now I hear nothing.
I'll go check.
I'm gonna see if someone's in the hall.
Don't. Don't. Okay, chest. Grab the stuff. Get dressed real quick. Get some weapons. And kill people.
Die, do you? Be gone!
First headlock of the game.
You have forced my hand.
Okay, puppy. Let Daddy take care of this.
Where is the tear? Tell us! Come on! I'm gonna rent you a new one. So shall it be.
Okay, flurry.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I was about to ask you the same thing.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. Her scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us?
He's betrayed father. He attacks while our troops are gone.
You don't think Hal's men were delayed? On purpose? That bastard. I'll cut his lying throat myself. Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
No, I haven't. I was in my room.
We must find him.
Maybe you should stay here, Mother.
I most certainly will not. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Alright, let's get her armed. Okay, Ogre's leveling up. See if we can get into this chest. Yeah. Longbow.
Yes.
And some Elfred. Alright, let's get you outfitted better. Here's a shield. And a longbow. Tactics. Archer. Default. Let's gather up some loot.
Very well.
Oh, no.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I'll make them pay.
Oh, he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go, I don't want to see this.
As you say. You'll bleed for this.
Flurry. Take a potion.
Very well. Yes.
Back attack.
As you say. Let us end this quickly. Now you die. You will pay for that. You will not win.
She got killed too.
Of course.
Let's go.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
I don't want you in danger, Mother.
My only grandchild is a ravaged corpse. What do I care about danger? The front gates. That's where your father must be.
What if Father isn't there?
Listen, darling. We haven't much time. If we can't find your father, you must get out of here alive. Without you and Fergus, the entire Cousland line dies here. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Persuade. Don't be a coward. Stand and fight.
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
Dangerous.
Blast it! You have to go around.
Die quickly!
Chiboa.
As you say.
Out of my way!
Come and face me.
Of course. Now you die! Yes.
Wait here, Mother.
It will be done.
Whoops.
Of course.
Good, another pulse. Ouch.
As you say. Yes. I will not falter! Now you fall! Very well. This will not end well for you. It will be done.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Cousland family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
Indeed. Come with me. Wait here. Alright, a family chest, shield of Highever, and a family sword.
It will be done. Very well.
Now the sword is somewhat magical. Anybody can use it no matter how weak. I'm going to use that. It's got a +4 attack and +1 damage. Pretty good weapon.
Yes.
Oh man.
You have forced my hand. Fall! Blast you!
We're under attack!
Of course. Flee while you can.
Ow. Come on. Dirt in the face. Behind him. There you go. Lay there and bleed for a while. Poultices. Yes, that's what we need. See if we got any full health poultices. Nope. Okay. I should probably get a bow. In case I need one. Look at the health gets back up there. Okay, need to see if there's any poultices on those corpses that we left behind. Yeah, there we go. Health poultice. Poor old Albus. Didn't make it. Blank villain. It's worth a silver, I think. At this point in the game, that's quite a bit of money. Okay, chest. Probably can't open it. Nope, not enough skill. Oh, there's rubble there. Hey, puppy.
You shall not touch me!
I might need some help. Took my kill. Don't do that.
Now you see true power. I will not falter!
You did well, my dear.
Thank you, Mum.
Very well. Of course.
Where are you going? Okay, sometimes you have to move a bit in order to get the computer to work properly. Your character just stand there and look stupid.
Quickly! Let us end this quickly!
Okay, how's that?
Of course. You will pay for that! Yes.
Come on.
Where is everyone else? As you say.
Oh, someone coming? Apparently so.
You shall not touch me! Yes.
How about you?
Be gone!
To battle! We fight for our home!
As you say.
That it? Nothing on this side? Okay. go. The main hall.
Enemies ahead!
Ow!
Make it right! Look at that one! There is no hope for you now! Turn!
Let's see.
I will kill them all myself!
As you say.
Right!
My boot!
Painful.
Of course.
I will drive you from my land myself!
Get these beasts out of here!
Go, man the gates. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, your ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Father.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Loot the bodies.
Very well. Yes.
Health poultices are always good. Alright, let's go.
We will need to fight shortly. So shall it be.
There you go!
As you say.
Run! Run!
Maker, help us all! We're gonna die!
Very well.
Whoops. There we go.
No hope for you now. Another foe slain. I have beaten one.
Tough. $25 dexterity. Let's do weapon finesse. Ranked creatures. Before we run into a knight. Whoa. Okay, everybody kill the knight.
Let us end this. Please. You have forced my hand. Now you see true power.
How about you?
Alright, ogre.
Guide my hand.
Scale gloves, iron. Need 14 strength. Quartz. Dread Howl. Self surrounded by 3 enemies. Ability Dread Howl.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Hal's men found me first. Almost did me in right there.
We need to get you out of here, Father.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine.
My boy. If only Will can make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servant's passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the turn is correct. House men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised.
Thank you for saving my father.
I fear your thanks are premature. I doubt I have saved him.
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me. But I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship. But I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Whoa, are you talking about me?
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Howe. I agree.
Then I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens. Fight with us.
But my duty is to take vengeance on Arl Howe.
We will inform the king, and he will punish Howe. I am sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Howe thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, bub. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
I will, Father. For you.
We must leave quickly, then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Howe's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
Mother, I won't let you sacrifice yourself.
My place is with your father. At his side to death and beyond.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Caelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes, Your Majesty. My name is Luan.
Your brother has already arrived with Highever's men, but we are still awaiting your father.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken Highever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
I'm not eager to tell him, Your Majesty.
Of that, I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Your Majesty.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
A hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Well, so much for the good life. I need to get going, so this is Moonstalker at That Place for Walkthroughs with Luan Cousland of Dragon Age Origins. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.